What if the beliefs guiding your life right now are the very things keeping you trapped? What if the stress, frustration, disappointment, and anxiety you experience every day are not caused by the world around you, but by the way you've been taught to think? Most people spend their entire lives chasing things they can never fully control. Other people's approval, perfect circumstances, endless comfort, and guarantees about the future. And when life refuses to cooperate, they suffer. But over 2,000 years ago, the Stoics discovered a different way to live, a way of thinking so powerful that it helped emperors face chaos, warriors endure hardship, and ordinary people remain calm in a world they could not control. The truth is, a single idea can change the direction of your life forever. Hello everyone, welcome to the Stoic Hypnosis channel. In this video, you'll discover 10 powerful lessons from Stoic philosophy that have transformed minds for centuries. Some of these lessons may challenge everything you currently believe. Others may reveal uncomfortable truths you've been avoiding for years. Stay until the end, because the final lesson is often the one that changes people the most. And once you truly understand it, you'll never see life the same way again. Now, let's get started. Lesson 1. You do not control most of what worries you. One of the most life-changing lessons in Stoic philosophy is also one of the simplest. Most of the things that consume your thoughts are completely outside your control. People worry about what others think of them. They worry about the future, the economy, relationships, mistakes from the past, and countless possibilities that may never happen. Yet despite all this mental effort, nothing changes. The Stoics taught that peace begins with a clear distinction. Some things belong to you, your thoughts, choices, actions, and attitude. Everything else belongs to life. The moment you stop trying to control what is uncontrollable, an incredible burden is lifted from your shoulders. You stop wasting energy on fear and frustration. Instead, you focus on what you can actually influence. And when your attention returns to what is within your power, you become stronger, calmer, and far more effective than before. Lesson 2. The obstacle is the path. Most people see difficulties as signs that something has gone wrong. They believe life should be easy, predictable, and comfortable, so when obstacles appear, they become discouraged. The Stoics saw things differently. They believed that obstacles are not interruptions to life. They are part of life itself. In fact, challenges often become the very thing that shapes our character. Every setback contains an opportunity. Every failure contains a lesson. Every disappointment reveals a weakness that can be strengthened. Think about the strongest people you know. Their wisdom did not come from comfort. Their resilience did not come from easy victories. It came from struggle. The obstacle standing in front of you today may actually be preparing you for the person you are meant to become tomorrow. When you adopt this mindset, problems stop looking like enemies. They become training grounds for growth. Lesson 3. Your opinion creates much of your suffering. A surprising Stoic insight is that events themselves are rarely the true source of our pain. More often, it is our interpretation of those events that causes suffering. Two people can experience the same situation and react completely differently. One sees disaster, while the other sees opportunity. One feels defeated, while the other feels challenged. What makes the difference? Their perspective. According to the Stoics, we are often disturbed not by what happens, but by the meaning we attach to what happens. A criticism becomes unbearable because we view it as an attack. A setback becomes devastating because we label it a failure. The event remains the same, but the judgment changes everything. Learning to question your assumptions is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. Change your perspective, and you often change your entire experience of reality. Before we continue, take a moment to reflect. How much of your stress comes from trying to control things you can't control? If these Stoic lessons resonate with you, leave a comment below and write, "I control my response." And if you're enjoying this video, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more insights on Stoicism, self-mastery, and mental strength. Now, let's continue with the next lessons, because some of the most powerful mindset shifts are still ahead. Lesson 4. Stop seeking validation from others. One of the biggest traps in life is allowing your self-worth to depend on other people's opinions. Many people spend years trying to be liked, admired, or accepted by everyone around them. But no matter how hard you try, there will always be someone who misunderstands you or simply doesn't approve of you. The Stoics understood this truth deeply. They knew that chasing validation is a battle that can never be won because you cannot control how others think. Instead of asking, "Do they approve of me?" ask yourself, "Am I living according to my values?" That is the only judgment that truly matters. The moment you stop needing applause from the world, you gain something far more valuable: freedom. Freedom to act with integrity, freedom to be yourself, and freedom from the exhausting need to constantly prove your worth. Lesson 5. Accept that everything is temporary. Most people live as if the things they love will last forever. They assume their circumstances, relationships, successes, and even their struggles will remain the same. But life has never worked that way. The Stoics constantly reminded themselves that everything is temporary. Every season changes. Every victory fades. Every difficulty passes. Every person eventually leaves, and one day, so will we. At first, this idea may sound uncomfortable, but it is actually incredibly liberating. When you accept the temporary nature of life, you begin to appreciate things more deeply. You stop taking people for granted. You stop postponing happiness. Impermanence is not something to fear. It is what makes every moment precious. And once you understand that, you start living with greater gratitude and far less anxiety. Lesson 6. Discipline is more reliable than motivation. Many people wait until they feel motivated before taking action. They wait for the perfect mood, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect burst of inspiration. As a result, they spend years waiting and very little time growing. The Stoics believed in something far more powerful than motivation: discipline. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel energetic and focused. Other days, you don't. If your progress depends on your feelings, your progress will always be inconsistent. Discipline, however, allows you to move forward regardless of how you feel. It teaches you to do what is necessary, even when it is difficult, boring, or uncomfortable. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself to get up and fulfill his duty, whether he felt like it or not. The life you want is not built on occasional bursts of motivation. It is built on the small, disciplined actions you repeat every single day. Lesson 7. You become what you repeatedly think about. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant and nurture will eventually grow. If you constantly focus on fear, resentment, and negativity, those thoughts will shape your character and influence every aspect of your life. The Stoics understood that the quality of your life is deeply connected to the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that the mind takes the shape of what it repeatedly dwells upon. Think about it. If you spend every day complaining, comparing yourself to others, or expecting the worst, your world will begin to look exactly like that. You may not control every circumstance that enters your life, but you can choose which thoughts deserve your attention. And over time, those choices become your habits, your character, and ultimately your destiny. Lesson 8. Adversity reveals character. Anyone can remain calm when life is easy. Anyone can appear confident when everything is going according to plan. But true character is revealed when life becomes difficult. The Stoics believed that challenges act like a mirror. They expose our weaknesses, test our values, and reveal who we really are beneath the surface. When hardship arrives, many people ask, "Why is this happening to me?" The Stoics asked a different question: what can this teach me? Every obstacle presents an opportunity to practice courage, patience, resilience, and self-control. Without challenges, these qualities remain undeveloped. Adversity is not proof that life is against you. Often, it is life providing an opportunity to grow stronger. The strongest people are not those who avoided hardship. They are those who allowed hardship to refine them instead of destroy them. Lesson 9. Live in the present moment. Many people spend their lives trapped between two places they cannot control, the past and the future. They replay old mistakes, regrets, and missed opportunities, or they worry endlessly about what might happen tomorrow. In doing so, they miss the only moment they actually possess, the present. The Stoics constantly emphasized the importance of focusing on today. The past is gone. The future is uncertain, but this moment is real. When you learn to concentrate on the task in front of you, the conversation you're having, or the opportunity available right now, life becomes much simpler. Peace is rarely found in dwelling on yesterday or fearing tomorrow. It is found in fully engaging with the present moment. The more attention you give to what is happening right now, the less power, anxiety, and regret have over your mind. Lesson 10. Remember that you will die. Perhaps the most powerful Stoic lesson of all is known as memento mori. Remember that you will die. At first, this idea may sound dark or unsettling, but the Stoics saw it differently. They believed that remembering life's finite nature helps us live more intentionally. When you realize that your time is limited, many of your worries suddenly seem insignificant. Petty arguments, unnecessary grudges, and endless distractions lose their importance. You begin to ask better questions. Am I spending my time wisely? Am I becoming the person I want to be? Am I focusing on what truly matters? Memento mori is not a reminder to fear death. It is a reminder not to waste life. Every day is a gift that will never come again. And when you truly understand that, you stop waiting for the perfect moment to live. You start living now. Conclusion. The wisdom of Stoicism has endured for more than 2,000 years because it speaks to something timeless within all of us. These lessons remind us that true happiness does not come from controlling the world around us, but from mastering ourselves. Life will always bring uncertainty, challenges, criticism, and loss. But when you learn to control your thoughts, focus on what truly matters, and face difficulties with courage, you become far stronger than any circumstance. Stoicism does not promise an easier life. It teaches you how to become a stronger person capable of handling whatever life places in your path. Deep life. Lesson and practical application. If there is one lesson to take away from this video, it is this. Your life changes the moment you stop trying to control everything outside of you and start mastering what is within you. Beginning today, pay attention to your thoughts. When problems arise, ask yourself, is this within my control? If it is, take action. If it isn't, practice letting it go. Focus on your habits, your character, your discipline, and the choices you make each day. Small improvements, repeated consistently, will create a powerful transformation over time. Remember, the strongest people are not those who never face difficulties. They are the ones who remain calm, purposeful, and resilient in the face of them. If you enjoyed this video and found value in these Stoic lessons, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Your support helps the channel continue creating meaningful content about Stoicism, self-mastery, personal growth, and mental strength. And before you go, leave a comment below with the words, "I choose wisdom." Thank you for watching, and remember, when you change the way you think, you begin to change the way you live. See you in the next videos.